New Victory Theater, powered by New 42, rotates to New Victory Dance. Teal, purple, and orange color bars wipe to Russell Granet.
Welcome to New Victory Dance.
New 42 president
New Victory
and CEO.
Theater's annual summer dance series featuring New York City's most innovative dance companies with unique and exciting opportunities for kids and families to engage in a wide variety of dance styles. A celebration of dance in all its forms.
Dance
this hallmark
clips.
program of New Victory Theater has presented free performances of professional dance to New York families and to more than 4,000 students every year by partnering with the Department of Education's summer school enrichment programs, subsidized day camps, and social service agencies.
Mary Rose
This year,
Lloyd.
now in its 7th season, New Victory Dance goes online to inspire even more kids to see dance all around them and try a little choreography from wherever they
New
are.
42 artistic director.
Sharing your screen this summer is an explosion of talent featuring some of the city's most acclaimed dance companies and soloists.
Leadership support of New Victory Dance has been provided by the Blavatnik Family Foundation in honor of Dottie Appleson, a teacher, arts enthusiast, and lifelong supporter of the performing arts, as well as Jody and John Arnold. Thank you so much for your support.
Our goal is to help you move and be moved by these incredible dancers.
So get ready to get up and out of your seats.
So now, let's dance.
Russell and Mary Rose start bopping to the music in their own apartments as the color bars wipe to reveal a number of small video images of people talking, dancing, people being interviewed. A title card says New Victory Dance. Chapter 4, Mozaik Dance, Sad Hope, Excerpts. Color bars wipe to Patrick, who waves.
Hi, everyone. My name is Patrick Ferreri, dancer and New Victory teaching artist. I'm coming to you from my kitchen in Brooklyn, and I am your host for this installment of New Victory Dance. Today, we'll be discovering Mozaik Dance. We'll meet the choreographers, explore a bit of their work on video, and chat about it. At the end, we'll even get to try out some dance moves. Now let's welcome the 3 co-founders, choreographers, and performers, Manon, Sun Kim, and J9.
Color bars wipe to reveal a woman with black hair.
Hi everyone, my name is J9 and I am from New York.
Separate
Hi
videos.
guys, my name is Manon and I'm from France.
Hi, my name is Sun Kim. I'm from South Korea.
And we are Mozaik Dance. We are 3 women coming from different backgrounds, collaborating together using popping,
Manon starts shaking her hands.
mixed with other street styles,
Sun Kim shaking her arms.
and contemporary influences.
Arms out left and right.
Mozaik Dance was created in 2018.
Manon.
We premiered Sad Hope, a 30-minute length show in August 2019 at Jacob's Pillow Dance Festival.
And today, here's an excerpt from that show. Its theme focuses on the inner world we live in as humans and the connection to love and anxiety and how we relate to one another.
Enjoy!
They all wave their hands. Color bars wipe back to Patrick.
Thanks, all.
Who's
Like
laughing.
J9 mentioned, Mozaik Dance uses their different backgrounds and dance styles to create a unique vocabulary of dance moves. During this first clip, pay attention to the soundscape that Mozaik uses to accompany their choreography.
Color bars Sad Hope, Excerpts, Mozaik Dance, Jacob's Pillow Festival. We are outdoors in the woods, very green and lush, lots of foliage. There is a white stage. It's just a platform floor. 3 women are on it. They're dressed identically in khaki one-piece outfits, halter tops, and billowy pants that fall to mid-calf. They move in synchrony. They wave a little to the left and the right, bobbing in place, arms at their sides. One puts an arm up and then back down. Now 2 do. Now all 3. Arms up and to the side. They start walking slow motion forward and then turn around. Arm out. They take a step left and then one to the right. They bend their arms at the elbows, their wrists very stiff and angular, their hands straight out, very robotic almost. Shoulders up, down, waist down. Hips thrust forward, wrists up, down. Two at the right face forward, one hand on another shoulder. The one at the left approaches. She puts her hands on their shoulders. They all sway to the right. That's two bending backwards, one forward. They link arms. They form a chain of three. One spins around the other and back. They are in a circle now. One leg out, squatting down on their knees, the one on the right deepest, the middle one halfway up, the one at the left looking up. They all sit down. They're sitting on the stage. They bow their heads. One is on her knees, leaning over the other two, arms outstretched overhead. Their arms are all out, bare and muscular. Down, up, they start doing a sort of a wave, palm up, palm down, wrist, and then this motion through the upper arm, the shoulder. They roll their heads, bow at the waist. They circle around on their bottoms so that this motion is moving from the woman at the left through the one at the center to the one at the right. For one, it could be through her feet or her head, the other up through the arm and the shoulder. Now they pivot so they're all facing us. The one on the right starts shaking her wrist, her hand up through her arm. They all lay back down on their backs, their feet towards us. They jerk up at the waist, hands out in front of them. The one on the left rises slowly, looking skyward, and turns her back to us while the other two lay back down. Color bars wipe back to Patrick.
Wow, wasn't that something? I love how the dancers played with a mixture of silence and music in that section. They even layered in some vocal percussion to punctuate their movement. When they start to create a new piece, I wonder if they choose the sounds first or if they let the choreography define the soundscape. What do you think? Let's check out another clip of Sad Hope. During this section, notice how they incorporate elements of different dance styles.
And the color bars wipe back to the same stage in the woods. The three women are on the floor. The one on the left on her knees facing us. The one in the middle seated. The one on the right looking to the right. They all line up together, heads bowed, facing forward, knees bent. They splay out their legs, jerk forward at the waist, lean over to the left, sway to the right, hands overhead. They turn to the right, pivot their head left and then back right. They stand up high on their knees, swinging their arms right and left. They stand slowly, rolling their back upward. They hold their arms out to the sides, bent at the elbows. They flop over like rag dolls. They bend at the waist, scooching to the right. They jerk their hands out. Their wrists are very stiff and formal, so their hands are at unusual angles to their arms. They stand rolling their shoulders, flopping around. They fall over. They're on one knee and a hand on the stage floor, and they stand up, sway left and then right, left, right. They're rolling their shoulders, their arms around and over their head. They pivot on the stage. They're all facing left. Three across. One is a little farther forward than the other two. They hold an arm up, bent at the elbow. They bend at the waist forward and jerk. They sway their hips left and right. Hold one arm up and one down. They slowly turn to the right, taking steps. Two of them start to walk off, J9 and Manon, but Sun Kim stays at the center. Then J9 comes forward, jerking her hands, bending at the waist. She's in the front. And at the right, Manon twirls around one leg in the air, but she's jerking with her arms, and she starts strutting off to the left, followed by the other two. And they back away now, come back to the center of the stage. Two of them at the left, facing us, one at the right, her back to us. They are doing similar steps, but not identical steps. They lift one leg behind them, bent at the knee, bent at the ankle, and they turn to face us. They walk a little left and then right, arms out, bent at the elbows. They all turn, facing the right of the stage. They hold their arms out in front of them, jerking. They bend facing one another at the center of the stage and slowly uncurl from the waist upwards. Sun Kim at the left, Manon back, and J9 at the right. Their heads are now all the way unrolled. They look at one another. They stay, they turn to face us. And the color bars wipe back to Patrick.
Wasn't that amazing? It really made me want to jump up and try out those moves myself. While I was watching, I kept thinking about the title of this piece, Sad Hope. That is such an interesting combination of emotions, and I'd love to know what some of our friends thought. Let's welcome our new Victory ushers, Xan
Both
and
in video
Leilani.
screens.
Hello, I'm Xan Black, a third-year usher at the New 42 Youth Corps, and I'm here at my place in Brooklyn.
Hi, my name is Leilani Serrano. I'm a third-year usher as well, and I'm here in my house in San Francisco.
Well, thank you both for joining us. Let's dive right into this idea of sad hope, right? The title of the piece. Did those words bring up anything for you, having watched the dance?
Well, that sounds kind of like an oxymoron, because when you're being hopeful, it's not all that sad. Maybe what they're hoping for is sad.
That's Xan.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, they're right. Like hope is usually a positive emotion.
If there was a story, like the name probably
Leilani.
fit into it, because at the beginning their movements were kind of like
Clips from the dance.
animalistic in a way. Like they were kind of like crawling around, and I was like, oh, maybe they're supposed to be like a certain type of like species or something, like finding a new area.
I really loved how scenic it was, like in the middle of the forest, and how their costumes complemented the background very much. But yeah, it was still very experimental. It wasn't something I seen before, like their moves being abrupt but moving really slow at the same time.
Yeah. Well, the dancers mentioned that they've trained in hip hop, contemporary, and street styles like popping and locking. Were there any other sort of styles of movement that you saw the dancers move through, or how did those styles really impact your experience?
I think I saw a little bit of tutting too.
He nods.
Yeah.
With the variety of dances that they did, it really complemented each other, and it just made it a lot more seamless too.
I did see a lot of very like smooth and hard movements, like moving together. I don't know, just the way they danced. The first thing that came to my mind was like, I can't imagine memorizing everything that they're doing.
Any closing thoughts, any dying things you really want to say about this?
It was cool. I mean, it was just, I just still think about like how like, wow, that must have taken like forever to like memorize, because there was just so much going into it.
People are pretty much, fast-minded. They get one thing done after another. They don't really have time to sit and take it in. And that's where the beauty comes from, I think.
Yeah, for sure. I love that. The intimacy of the three bodies and really allowing you to sort of sit in the space. And also that I think this piece is another great example, like you mentioned, of there's a lot layered in there. And so when we sit in stillness, there's always something going on, right? Even in the stillness, maybe it's just the shape or relationship or the architecture of their bodies. That was such a great point. Well, thank you both so much for joining us today.
They
Couldn't have done
smile.
it without you. It's great to chat through all that with you. So thank you all so very much. Thank
He
you,
waves
Sam
and they
Leilani.
wave back, and the color bars wipe to Patrick.
Now it's time to do some dancing. As dancers and movers, we take care of our bodies by warming up. One of the things I enjoyed most watching Mozaik dance was how they trailed energy through their bodies and out into the space. To get our bodies moving, let's stand up and
He
give ourselves
backs
some
up.
room to move. Make sure you have lots of space around you. We're gonna start with our feet right underneath our hips, a nice juicy bend in our knees. We're gonna start by pulling a ball of energy into our hands. So I want you to rub your palms together, create a little bit of friction, a little bit of heat, and start to feel some energy there. Once you get that going, you're gonna soften your knees, and we're just gonna start to stretch that energy.
Bend your
between
knees
our
and pull your palms apart.
As you stretch that energy open, see if you can start to
And then
link
back
that
together.
with your breath. So you're gonna open on an inhale, You're gonna bring your palms closer back in on that exhale. So inhale to open, stretch, exhale, bring it back in. Almost just like your lungs are doing. We're mirroring that in our hands. Once you get comfortable with that, see how far you can move your hands apart while still feeling connected to that energy
Wider and
between
wider.
your fingers. You can separate your feet and start to move a little
Swaying
more
left and
side
right.
to side. You can even start to stretch that energy up and down. Looking good, folks. As we get even more comfortable staying connected to our breath, let's see if we can keep this opening on an inhale, drawing closer on an exhale, but free up our movement a little bit. So now you can let those hands go and just start to stretch this energy through your body wherever you might need a little more love today, right? You can circle your wrists, your knees, maybe give your head a roll. And now let's add one more element to our warm-up. Let's imagine the space we're in has just filled with a thick clay. Can you start to stretch through that clay?
Rolling
as
his
you move
head,
your body through
bending
and
his
around
knees.
the space. Again, stretching, feeling good, really playing with the improvisation.
Rolling his
of
shoulders.
this. How do you want to move today?
Waving his
Nice,
arms.
folks. Give it a little shake out. Bring yourself back. Now let's try out some dance moves inspired by Mozaik's choreography. I really loved how articulate the dancers' bodies were. So let's see if we can articulate a wave through our arms. We'll start by stretching our arms nice and
Arms
wide,
out,
giving
left
a
and
little
right.
softness to our joints. You're
You're
going to
doing a
break your
wave
fingers first.
from one set of
You're going
fingers
to
to the
break
other.
your wrist. You'll add a lift of your elbow into a lift of your shoulder. As that shoulder drops, you'll switch with the other shoulder, lift your elbow, wrist, extend through your fingers.
So
Coming back,
a
we
wave
repeat.
from
Drop
finger
your fingers,
to
your
wrist,
wrist, lift your
upper
elbow,
arm, shoulder, shoulder.
shoulder, elbow, wrist, fingers, fingers, wrist, elbow, shoulder, shoulder, elbow, wrist. Speed it up. Fingers, wrist, elbow, shoulder, shoulder, elbow, wrist, fingers. Fingers, wrist, elbow, shoulder, shoulder, elbow, wrist, fingers. Harder to say than do, huh? See if you can start to smooth it out while keeping the articulation through
He continues
each
waving from
spot.
one set of fingers to the other.
Once you get that going, see where else you can put that wave. Maybe start to hug a big ball of energy in front of you. Break your fingers, wrist, elbow, shoulder, shoulder, elbow, wrist, fingers. Can you wave around
An invisible
that
circle in front of you.
Once you have that, it's smooth, it's in a new shape. Maybe you can play with tempo. Do you want to stop your wave anywhere along the way? Maybe it jumps from your fingers to your other hand.
Kicking out one leg.
Maybe you take it down through your body before sending it back up through the other arm. I don't know. Play around, see what you want to come up with. Once you can play with those stops, you can also start to add in different starting places.
Goes down
Maybe
a
you
thigh,
start
calf,
with
foot.
your head, wave down through your foot, back out through your arm. Or even start
From
at
a knee to a
wave
thigh
through
to a
your
hip
thigh,
to a
out
chest,
through
shoulders,
your fingers.
chin.
There's as many options as there are dancers, so play around and see how you feel. Great job, everyone. Keep practicing, have some fun with it, and I can't wait to see what you come up with. Thank you all so much for joining us for New Victory Dance. Be sure to come back next time when my friend Penelope will introduce you to Dormisha. I've had so much fun with you all, but before I sign off, let's have one more dance party. Welcome back, Mozaik Dance. Feel free to join in the dancing fun from wherever you are.
He waves and starts
Bye.
bopping as the color bars reveal Let's Dance with J9, Sun, and Manon.
What's up, everyone? My name is J9, coming to you from my apartment
An
in
empty room.
Williamsburg, Brooklyn.
This is
My
Sun,
kitchen.
Queens. As I'm talking to you from my front
Outdoors.
yard in Brooklyn.
Let's get ready to party in 3,
2, 1.
She starts waving her head side to side. J9 walking in her room, sees the camera, approaches, chin first, bobbing her head forward and back, side to side. Cut to Sun Kim in her apartment, wiggling her shoulders one up and then the other, shaking her hands forward and back, head to the right, then a shake back to the left. Manon out on the street, hands cupped behind her ears, bobbing her head forward and back, and then left, right. The women continue dancing over the credits. New Victory Dance, Mozaik Dance, archival video footage of Sad Hope, choreographed by Manon Bal, J9, and Sun Kim. filmed at Jacob's Pillow Festival. Featured dancers Manon Bal, J9, Sun Kim. Music Hanging On by Active Child, Evening Ceremony by Active Child. Dance Party Dancers Manon Bal, J9, Sun Kim. Dance Party Music Inevitable by Diamond Ortiz, hosted by Patrick Ferreri. New Victory Ushers, Xan Black, Leilani, Serrano. Sign Language Interpretation provided by Hands On Inc. Sign Language Interpreter Lynette Taylor. Interpreter Director John McGinty. Audio description provided by Laura H. Congleton. Video production by Sorrentino Media. New Victory Dance is supported by Bluevotnik Family Foundation, Jody and John Arnhold, Howard Gilman Foundation, Harkness Foundation for Dance, Mertz Gilmore Foundation, the Jerome Robbins Foundation, public funds from the New York City Department of Cultural Affairs and New York State Council on the Arts. New Victory Dance, powered by New 42, the New Victory Theater logo. Cut to Patrick. He's holding his cat in his arms. Pivots him to the camera, a tabby, a white blotch on the face. Talking to the cat as we fade to black.